right now my favorite is curry goat, bro.
Curry goat.
Yeah, white rice.
It's goated. No pun intended. Curry goat. Currently in the sprinter, excuse the pun, with the absolute goat himself, Mr. Usain Bolt, on our way to the Puma store. But before we get there, I've got a few questions I want to ask you. You've experienced speed at its absolute limit, but what does speed actually feel like from the inside beyond what we see on the clock?
To me, I've always said PP looks quick, but to me, in my mind, it goes much slower. When I think back on it, like almost in slow motion.
What's that sort of like? It comes and goes so quick. From the gun to the finish line, it's done.
Yeah, well, yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah.
To me, I'm in the moment, but it's always a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, 100%. How has your relationship with running changed now that you're not chasing times in the same way? You still run?
No, I do mostly just the gym.
I hear it.
I hit the gym.
Yeah.
Might go to the track every now and then just to see the coach.
Oh, fine. Yeah.
Just to chat and chill and talk about old times and stuff. But
you're not lacing up anymore.
Nah.
You see you maybe doing what, maybe 5Ks, 10Ks, or is that done?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No, that was never my thing.
Leading on, how much, because this is probably the one I would like to know the most, how much of your performance was psychological and how much was actually physical? Because the balance of the two, I mean, you need to be mentally strong, you're training all the time, but you also need to be in peak physical condition. So was there one that sort of overrid the other, or were they balanced?
Initially, when you're running overall, you have to be physically, you have to be ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in the moment, it's all about mental. You know what I mean? I think preparedness is good because I've seen athletes prepare very well and then they get the moment and it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
So it goes hand in hand, but I think it's always the moment. 90% most of the time, it's all about the physical work you put in because you have to get your body ready.
Yeah.
But that 10% is so important. And then when you get into that big moment.
Obviously, being the fastest ever, but is there a part of you as a sprinter that is like, oh, maybe this guy might take me today, or maybe I was better than him 6 months ago, but I've seen this training that's been going well, or is it just focused on you yourself?
No, I think maybe when you're younger, you think like that.
Yeah.
But with me over the years, I kind of grew in confidence and I knew if I was ready, no one's going to beat me. So it was never like I'm pulling up and worried. You know what I mean? As long as I'm in good shape, as long as I'm training, I'm not injured, I'm not worried.
Elite mindset. There we go. There we have it. That leads me nicely on to my next question. That 9.58, at the time, once the race finished, did you realize in that moment how significant it was, or did that only hit you afterwards, maybe the next day, the week after?
It was the first time I actually knew I was going to break the world record.
Oh, you knew?
Yeah. The first couple of times I did it, it was just happened, you know?
Yeah.
But I was coming off a great season, which is 08. And going into that year, I was feeling much better.
Yeah.
I was running great in training. So me and my coach, we all knew that, we're going to break the world record. And as you see, in 08, I actually slowed down.
Yes.
And I broke the record.
That's
so
mental.
There was so much room.
For further speed.
Exactly. So it's something that we knew was going to happen.
Was there anything that you changed in training, maybe 6 months prior, a year prior, to make you feel so confident about doing that? No. Or was it just compound?
Nah, it's just, listen, it was one thing we always talk about, my coach always talked about, is like never change. If something's working, never change it.
Facts.
Figure out ways to improve, to make it better, but never change.
What's not fundamentals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
never change, just not broken.
Yeah. So we just kept on building on what we did the year before.
Yeah.
And figure out, do we need to adjust anything? Do we need to work a little bit more on anything? But we never changed what we did.
Jamaica is obviously known for its speed, both across the men's game and the women's game. Do you think that's down to genes, the food, or both? Because I'm from Ghana, but I love the Caribbean food. I love the rice and peas, the ackee, everything. I'm there every weekend at the cookout, everything. So is it the genes, or is it the food, or do you think it's both?
I think it's the genes,
yeah,
mostly. I will always say it depends on what your country's all about.
Yeah.
When we started out, football was one of the biggest things in Jamaica. Then cricket was one of the big things in Jamaica. A lot of people focus actually.
Yeah.
So now that track and field has taken over in Jamaica, you're gonna find a lot more talent. So I think in any country, if it's football, you're gonna have a lot of people turning out footballers because you're gonna find the time because everybody wants them.
Yeah.
So it's easier to find them.
Come out,
Exactly, because when we started, it was a little bit of us. We have athletes, but it was never like, oh my God.
Yeah.
When we started, then it just kept on going because everybody now is like, yo, I want to run, I want to run, I want to be like Shirley.
Inspired.
I want to be a Safa, I want to be Usain. So it was that thing. So, but I do feel like the talent is there though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's something that we're really good at.
No, I appreciate that.
I mean, but because we focus on it more, we do get a lot more popular real quick.
Yeah. And you put it into context quite well because it's like you say, the football.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Brazil, you're going to see kids playing football from 3 years old, 4 years old, and volleyball and on the beach and all of that. So yeah, definitely makes sense. So on the food topic, what is your favorite Jamaican dish?
Right now, my favorite is curry goat. Bro.
Curry goat.
Yeah, white rice.
It's goated. No pun intended. Curry goat. Bro, honestly, it's been so good getting the insights from you. It's been great to talk to you, finally meet you and stuff. So
no worries,
appreciate it, man.
No worries.
Thank you so much.
Cool,
Cheers. Cool. Thanks.
The fastest sprinter in the world is here right now.
Big up Usain Bolt.
And listen, we're about to catch a vibe right now. Oh, make some noise, please. What? You're bad enough. And you got vibes. It's light work for you, so listen, it's light work.